Hello everyone! Today I'm going to go over the story instance, End of Dragons, Weight of the World. I'll have timestamps below. I'm going to cover all achievements, the first one being this book. A woman of culture, your first item. So I'm also going to have in the bottom right-hand corner the number of batteries I have at a given time. That way you can follow along and make sure you have that as well. Our first achievement is Laser Show Off. You can see it hanging out in the buff bar. In this room, there's nothing here that's going to get rid of the achievement. I purposely let it hit me a couple times. This achievement is to avoid lasers and shockwaves, but I'll point out which lasers and which shockwaves those are. And this gives a wave 2, and I'll show you here that I still have the achievement. Alright, I'm going to skip through a little of this dialogue for you. So now we can deploy a Jade Bot, and again, we still qualify for the Laser Show Off achievement. We have one battery, which we're going to put into this door, and you're going to have to pull this lever 3 times, but there's some achievements you can gather along the way. The first time you pull the lever, you can eat from this buffet, and it will give you the Munchies Achievement.
And if it doesn't work out, we are almost certainly being deported.
The second time you pull the lever, there is a book right here, and that will give you your second item for a Woman of Culture achievement. And the third one pulls out some friends again. And again, these won't hinder the Laser Show Off achievement. Alright, so we're going to stand on the pressure plate, which pops up another battery. We're going to use our Jade Bot to collect it.
And she makes sure everyone who enters
and then we're going to bring our Jade Bot back. If the Jade Bot is too far from us, then we can't actually have that battery transfer over to us. Going to use that battery to open this door. Now, for the Laser Show Off achievement, this middle item does give off a shockwave. It will give off a warning red wave before the actual shockwave. So we're just going to take our time in this room. So there's our warning, and then there's our wave. Now be careful of the Mech Arms AoEs because they can give you a bit of a stun and then you can't jump over your wave. Just taking my time. Now, after the last arm is defeated, there'll be one more wave, so watch out for that. And once you defeat all arms, you will get the Showstopper achievement. We still qualify for our Laser Show Off, and we're going to grab this battery back here. We don't need this room anymore, so we're going to grab this battery as well. We now have 2. And our only way out is to use that battery. Oh, I still need to deal with that. We're going to grab this battery because we don't need anything on the left side anymore. That now gives us 2 batteries, but we're now going to go over to the right side. On the corner of this table is the third item you need for a Woman of Culture. And we're going to use our Jade Bot to go through this little window here. And right below us, we're going to use a battery here.
You're getting handy with that Jade Bot. Maybe a new career if you get, tired of the adventuring life. More security mechs. Take them out.
Fury is mine.
This door's on a closed circuit. Can't reroute it.
We're gonna stand on this tile and use our Jade bot to pull the lever,
And do some good
and then that will bring us up. Also, if you have a ranged weapon, that should work as well.
Fury is
You
mine.
smashed it. Good, Commander.
So I'm gonna grab the battery here. Now, this is your laser. Those yellow, long AoEs, those are the lasers you need to avoid to get the laser show-off achievement. But you also need to kind of target those lasers over these shields to get rid of them.
And turned on some pretty unfriendly looking lasers.
So dodge out of the way,
Sense as all
and
lasers are
now we can put a battery here,
Just need to point 'em in the right direction, and they're happy to oblige.
and now we can collect this battery again. Thankfully, the laser goes away when we're done.
If we weren't, the house wouldn't be trying so
To
hard
progress
kill
with the
us.
story, you would typically go right into putting that battery where our story icon is, but there is a hidden achievement. At the end of the day, we still need to collect the same amount of batteries, but we're just going to do it in a different order. So we currently have one battery, and we're going to put it over here.
I'm needed here.
Go, Kaz. We
We're going to grab this battery
I guess I'm on my way then. My only
and also place it.
advice is just to listen and try.
I actually just end up grabbing the other one, so just a second, let me place both of them. So if you wanted to skip the hidden achievement, you would stay in the lobby and fly your Jade bot into this room to grab the battery, but instead we're doing the opposite. We're in this room and flying out to grab the lobby battery. We're gonna have to do the reverse anyways to get up the stairs, but I just wanted to give you a heads up that you don't have to do this part. I'm really not good at driving this thing. So this opens up the kitchen where you'll find June's family, and it also is the hidden achievement family values.
The Tyrion, I know. You're trying to find my wife, I suppose?
I am. It's critical I speak with her.
Not to walk away as they're talking, but... So we're gonna collect our batteries.
In my opinion, anyway. June, though.
So we're gonna add the battery outside this door as well. I find the door doesn't open until you have both the inside and outside batteries put in.
I'll fix it. I'll fix everything.
You have that in common with her, You'll carry as much as you can in your own two shoulders. Even if it crushes you.
Grab our last one here. So now we have one battery. So this is exactly what we would have done if we decided to skip the hidden room. And then just grab this one here. Why I decided to do this with my Jade bot instead of just walking, I have no idea. I cannot answer that for you. You'll get more of a cinematic view, I guess, for that door opening.
Wait.
Your fourth book needed for a woman of culture.
Yeah, a daughter, son. That's a pretty normal thing for a person to have.
And just a heads up, I will be quickly grabbing our fifth book, but there is a laser in here. So again, if you're trying for the laser show off achievement, you need to be fast. Book number 5, and then we're gonna hide behind here.
Her husband, Gimun,
So I'm just gonna dodge out of the way just to be safe. You should be fine behind this, but where that laser kind of already targeted me, I just wanted to dodge to be safe. Again, you should now have 5 items for a woman of culture. The 5th one was in this room by the nightstand. So we're gonna be on the pressure plate to keep these doors open, and then use our Jade Bot, and we're gonna kind of lure the laser right here. So now we can open up that. And I'm just gonna quickly dodge my way out of this room. We're gonna collect our batteries. Get rid of this. All right, so you're gonna stand in between these 2 light blue lines and then use your J-Bot for the lever. And there's 2 achievements right here. So this part isn't needed, but if you want the achievements, you're gonna type in one of 2 options, SUNG. That's June's daughter, and you'll get the Almost Clever achievement. Now, if you type in Q2D ! That will give you the Data Breach achievement. The Q2D ! Password, apparently it did come up in a previous chapter. I would not have gotten that. So shout out to the wiki for that information. Secure core out. Do not forget to grab your battery.
And that should be enough.
Do the same thing we did before. So if you can only hold 2 batteries, which you should have at this point, you're gonna run down and place 2. So we'll grab this one and then the one by the stairs. And then our 4th one goes here.
It worked! Well, for you anyway. The stairs just went back.
So once you enter this room, you will finally get the laser show-off achievement. And I'm just gonna skip through some dialogue. So we have 2 more achievements. Qualify for the system is down. That means you have to defeat this final area within 8 minutes. And then the other achievement is laser light footed. So same as the laser show off, except it's for just this final area. So we have to avoid being hit by any lasers or shockwaves.
2 minutes. Commander, hold off the mess. I'll try to override the system and find us a way to shut it down. Initiated the override. Gonna need you to flip a few switches for me, though.
First lever. Now be very, very careful of these shockwaves. Again, red warning and then actual shockwave, and they don't get you on these platforms, thankfully. Second lever.
Commander, I exposed one of the power cores. You know what to do.
Nothing can bring me down.
So take your time.
I've equipped this room with backups upon backups. You won't get through them all.
So watch, we have our lasers here. Again, I would much rather take my time than have to start this over.
Requesting total reconstruction.
Just take a little peek, see what the laser's up to.
Not enough energy. Fury is mine.
I really should have had a pull here, get some of these enemies out of the view.
She's shielded everything.
Tiny, we've been working on this together.
So again, anything that has a shield, you want it kind of lure it over to a laser.
Those have changed. And the corruption is so much worse than
There we
we
go.
were accounting for. There just isn't time to make sure they work. But the commander's got a solid plan to reconstruct Uncle's extractor.
That one is now clear as well. And that one as well.
Another power core! Can you find a way up there? None of you understand. You can't even comprehend what I've been.
So Timey says another power core. I'm going to hit this pressure plate and then jump off.
Fury is mine.
I will do what the gods could not. I will free us from the tyranny of the dragon cycle. I've saved this empire, and you're going to destroy it with your evil imagination.
Requesting
These lasers here, they don't count as lasers. They still apply damage, but they don't take away the achievement. But that over there will take away the achievement. So I'm just gonna pull the lever, let that dude walk over a bit.
Fury is mine.
So we still have another friend. Oh, another one over here actually. So we're going to use our Jade Bot, and we're going to take out this core.
This last shield's connected to
So we can see we have like a mini ramp over here. Just be very, very careful of those lasers. Just to our right. So we're going to take out a couple cores. That's our first one. So I know the shockwaves won't hit up here, but I don't know about the lasers. But the fact that the AoEs are on the platform, it's best to just avoid them.
Is mine.
So you can see this one is shielded. So we're gonna hit this pressure plate down here and it will bring the laser up. So just let me clear some of these annoying items and I'll get my Jade Bot out.
Fury is mine.
And whoops, do not want to exit. There is a laser over there, so I'm trying to be a little cautious, pull things in. All right, I think we're finally good here. Pressure point, laser up, Jade bot. All right, so now we're going to come over here and jump up again and take out that final core. Just be mindful of your AoEs. And that is the laser light-footed achievement, as well as the system is down. I'm just gonna skip through. We still have one more item for a woman of culture. So our final book right here, and you should have all 6 items for a woman of culture.
From what the commander brought us. We'll use that to drain enough void magic that
And then, of course, finishing this instance will give you Weight of the World achievement. And that is it. That is everything. I hope it was helpful, and if so, maybe stick around, maybe sub to the channel, and I don't know, maybe see you around.